Hello, my friends. It's your buddy Phil here, Project Management Trainer and Coach. I'm giving you an on-the-spot test. Please do not open your PMBOK guides, but I want you to write down the answers to these things I'm asking you. I've got 10 simple questions to ask you. Some of them are rationalization questions where you'll need to tell me why a particular thing is as it is in the PMBOK guide, and other questions are of a technical nature. Are you ready? Let's go. Explain to me in sufficient detail why the project charter is an input to the closed project or phase process. Pause this recording and narrate the answer to yourself. I'm going to give you a few seconds to do that. Okay. Question 2. Explain to me what exactly the needs assessment is and where it is positioned before the project management plan, before the project charter, or before the business case. Question 3. Explain in sufficient detail the difference between the control account level versus the planning package level. Also clarify for me which level is below the other. Question 4. Explain in sufficient detail the difference between free slack, total slack, and project slack. Also clarify for me the difference between slack and float. Question 5. Tell me the process where the following tools and techniques are used. 1. Product analysis. 2. Tell me the processes where problem solving is used. 3. Tell me the process where SWOT analysis is used. Question 6. Explain the difference between a procurement statement of work and a procurement management plan and a procurement strategy. In other words, define each one and tell me what the differences are. Procurement statement of work, procurement management plan, and procurement strategy. Question 7. Tell me specifically which tool and technique does the stakeholder engagement assessment matrix fall under? In addition, explain to me the 3 dimensions of the stakeholder cube. Question 8. Explain to me the 3 overarching parameters of the salience model. Question 9. In the PMBOK guide, it states assessment of other risk parameters. 1. Which process is this? And 2. Give me an account of the 9 additional risk parameters. Question 10. This is the longest of all the questions, and I would like you to take this one very seriously. 1. Write down the formula for net present value. 2. Write down the formula for present value. 3. Write down the formula for future value. Still on question 10, item 4. Write down the formula for free float. 5. Write down the formula for total float. And 6. Write down the formula for project float under item 10. Number 7, under item 10, write down the formula for the following: CPI, SPI, CV, and SV. Item 8, under item 10, write down the formula for the following: TCPI based on the EAC. Number 9, write down the formula for TCPI based on the BAC. Number 10 of 10, write down the formula for the variance at completion. Number 11, write down the formula for an estimate at completion based on work being completed at the budgeted rate. Number 12, write down the EAC based on the current cumulative CPI. Number 13, write down the formula for EAC based on the current cumulative CPI and SPI. Last of all, write down the EAC formula for a brand new bottom-up ETC. A few more auxiliary questions. I will call this question 11. Write down the formula for expected monetary value. Number 12. I would like you to write out all of the 49 process core outputs. For every process, there is a core output or core outputs. As in the example of direct and managed project work, the 3 core outputs would be deliverables, issue log, and work performance data. So let's get busy. Prove to me and yourself that you're on the ball. I would like you to do this closed book, and I would like you to begin to identify those areas where you feel weak or need further studying. I put this together purposely for you, and from time to time, I will give you these on-the-spot checks. The best way to use them is do not take the quiz until you're ready to devote 30 minutes to sit down and knock out these answers. And if you find you cannot answer any of the questions, you need to go to the drawing board, open up the PMBOK guide, do research. Don't ask me for the answers because I know you can find them. They're out there in the PMBOK guide, and they're out there in your study guides that I have given to you or other sources that I have made available. I look forward to hearing how you did. Score yourself and let me know what percentage you got. Bye for now.